Now let's draw the ground floor plan of this building. As you see on the screen, I changed the height of the horizontal cutting plane. Now I'm cutting through the ground floor, and obviously the cut surfaces and the seam surfaces will change. However, I can use my first floor plan drawing and copy certain things, and this will be faster for me. Let's take a closer look. This time, with this horizontal cutting plane, I will be cutting this flight of stairs, the handrails and guardrails. And when I look down, also I will be cutting the walls, and there are two doors and a smaller window here. And when I look down, I will see the upper surface of this flight of stairs, the upper surface of the landing, and some of the steps of the second flight of stairs. And certain things will be over my head, so I'm going to indicate them with dashed lines. Also, I will be seeing the terrace and walkways on the ground floor, and there are two walkways as well. So let's do this drawing. And here, now, if you want, you can fix an A4 sketch paper over your drawing and copy certain things from your first floor drawing, such as the walls. Let's do the walls first. And I'm just going to copy the cut surfaces of the first floor, so that it will be easier for me to convert them for the ground floor plan. I'm going to do the drawing here, and you can do the drawing over your first floor plan. If you fix your A4 sketch paper over the drawing, you can do it easily. Now I need to indicate the door, which can be a 90 centimeter door. So this is how I'm going to do that. I will measure a 90 centimeter gap here, and I will have a 60 centimeter wall area between the door and the window. And yeah, that's all. And on this south facade, as you can remember, there are no windows or doors in the ground floor level. So I will just continue this cut surface like that, like this. So it will be just the wall, and on the east side, I will have only one door without any windows. So this is how I'm going to do it. I will measure a 90 centimeter gap for the door, and that's all. So this is the cut surfaces of the ground floor, as you can see. Now I can copy the stairs. However, I will need an inclined line. Sorry, I should finish the cut surfaces of the ground floor first. I need to do the window with its cut surface, and of course I need to, when I look down, I will be seeing the upper level of the upper surface of the parapet wall. So I'm going to draw it as well. I need to do the same drawing with the first floor. As you remember, I left those tiny gaps to indicate the level difference. So this is how I'm going to do. I will leave the same gaps with for the connection of the parapet view and the cut surface of the wall. So that's it. Now I can if I want to, I can just redraw the same stairs, or as I told you before, I can copy it from the first floor. However, I should be aware of that. In the second flight of stairs, I will be cutting through the third step. So this is how I am going to do it. I will copy okay, let me do first the steps, and then we can work on the guardrail. So all these steps, now when I look down, I can see the first step. It's there. So it starts with the first step, and there is this landing area. So I'm going to complete it like that. And these are the things that I see. And through the third step, 1, 2, 3, I will create that inclined line of mine. And it should be a little bit longer. It shouldn't intersect with these lines. So this is just only one line because there's just one flight of stairs that is being cut. And after that, everything will be represented by dashed lines. So I will do that. I will convert these lines to dashed lines. As you can see, these are the things that I see in the ground floor plan. This flight, I see it completely. I see the whole landing, as you can see here, and I see the first 3 steps, and then the rest is over my head. This is how I represent them. I represent them with dashed lines, and this is the last step. And after that, the first floor line, the edge of the first floor starts, and since it's over my head as well, I need to do it in dashed lines too. So this is how I'm going to do it. First, I'm going to copy the edges of the lines and convert them to dashed lines, like I did with the steps here. And yeah, so these are the things that I see. And this is the cut surface. I use the inclined line symbol to indicate the cut surface, and the rest is over my head. So they are just dashed lines. And I realized that I forgot to draw the flight line in our previous video. So this is what I'm going to do right now. I am going to add the flight line here, and it needs to continue with the dashed line and after the cut surface. And I will put the arrows and I will indicate the first step here with these 2 little lines. And I'm going to put the arrows now. For this part here, I will do a continuous line because this is the thing that I see. And for the second part, I am going to do a dashed line because this is something that I cannot see. That's over my head. So yeah, that's all. I forgot to do this on our first floor, so I will copy it here. Since I cannot see the first riser, then I don't put those little lines to indicate the first step, and the arrow should be positioned up to here. Yeah, that's all. So these are the steps. Now let's do the handrail. As you can see, I will be looking at the handrail up to here. It starts from here and it will continue towards the cut surface and this part as well. And the rest will be indicated with dashed lines. The things that will be over my head will be indicated with dashed lines. And let's do this. First, I'm going to copy the whole handrail. And as you can see here, the handrail will be cut at the same level with the steps. So I am just doing that. And from this part, everything will be dashed. This inclined line will also symbolize the cut surface of the handrail as well. So I am going to convert these lines into dashed lines. And this part here as well. These are all over my head. So up here, I can see the handrail itself. And this is the cut surface and the rest will be over my head. So I will indicate them with dashed lines. Again, now I can see the start line of the handrail. So I am going to create that. I'm going to extend these lines. Yes, the handrail starts here. Yeah, the handrail starts here. It climbs up next to the first flight, and it turns here, and it's being cut at that point, and the rest will be indicated with dashed lines. And I have to do the handrail as well, this part, and this part. And it's again, it will be with dashed lines. So I'm just copying them and I will convert them to dashed lines. Yeah, that's all. And when I look down, I will see the ground floor area and the outside terraces. So I will need these dimensions. I'm going to create the sidewalks first. With this, I think I'm going to draw a 1 meter sidewalk on this part here, and I'm going to create this west terrace. It's 150 centimeters, and it will extend to the north part for another 100, and I'm going to close this line. And now I need to do the west terrace, east terrace, sorry. It's 150 centimeters east side, and I will close these lines. Now I need to do the lines on the ground floor area. I will do that. I can see that there are 50 centimeters gap between these lines on this direction and the narrower lines on this direction. So I'm going to finish it. These are the lines that I can see outside with two walkways. So I add them here, and two walkways. Now I need to do the things that I can see inside the building. So I'm going to finish them. So inside the ground floor area, I will see these lines. And these are the lines that I see. Here, I just changed the color, as you can see here, since this part of the stairs are over my head. And when I look down, I will be looking at the lines on the floor area. So they will be represented like this. However, I cannot see them anymore because they are being blocked by this part of the stairs. So that's all what I need to do, and I need to indicate the tree here, and I can just add it, and this part here. And now I need to do the doors. I'm going to put the people, the levels, and I'm going to write the names of the areas. Again, let me start by doing the north direction. And I can do the section line like this. And now I can just stretch it a little bit so that it won't overlap with these lines. Yes, and I'm going to do the levels. As I need to place the level mark in outside and inside the door. So let me do the doors first. Let's say that this door is opened like this. Okay, I'm going to change the dimensions. Okay, and this is the quarter circle. Now I'm going to trim the rest. That's the first door. Let's say that second door is the same. So this is how am I going to do that. And yeah. And these are the doors. And so now I'm going to place the level marks, just the outside and the inside of these doors, so that everyone can understand there is no level difference. And here, and I need to put one level mark at the start of the stairs here, and one another to the landing. So I can copy it from here. I can put the level mark over here again to show the level of the landing. And now I can put the man, the top view of the man here. And I can get rid of this line beneath the man. Okay, now I'm going to put the entrance sign here. This is the entrance. This is something that I need to show. I can write entrance here. Yes. And I can again give the dimensions in this floor as well. However, I may need to change their position if I don't want them to overlap with the other lines. So it can't be confusing for other people if I place them like that. And interesting. That's it. Okay. Now I can do the hatch to indicate the cut surfaces. I did the hatch to indicate the cut surfaces. I wrote the names of these spaces. The outdoor terrace area, the indoor area is an exhibition hall, let's say. And there's this another terrace area on the east side. And I think that's all. That's everything that I need to show for my ground floor plan. And I'm now going to place this over here so that we can use the ground floor to have our AA section. And I'm just going to check if I missed anything. Yes, if everything is correct, this is how it should look like with the proper line weights, dashed lines, and with everything. Yeah, this is how it should look like. Now we can start drawing the AA section.